Let me ask for some dating advice from Jordan Peterson. How do you find, on that topic, the love of your life?
That's a good question. I was asked that multiple times. It always came up to the top. And I got asked that 3 times in a row, and I didn't have a good answer. And then I thought, why don't I have a good answer? I thought, oh, I know why. Because that's a stupid question. So why?
Yeah.
Why? Because it's putting the cart before the horse. Here's the right question. How do I make myself into the perfect date?
How to make myself into the perfect date? Really, really good question to ask before you go on a date. When we're talking about being the perfect date, we're talking about you being the perfect version of yourself on a date. Heading towards that North Star of perfection that we know we're capable of. When we show up that way on a date, we're clearly going to be compatible with certain types of women and not compatible with others. This goes back to what you're supposed to do with your online dating profile. Don't try to be agreeable with everybody. If you're trying to be agreeable with everybody, you're just gonna blend in with the background and you're not gonna stand out to anybody. You need to be a distinctive, individual, interesting person that is not going to be compatible with everybody. I think the perfect version of yourself is going to be highly compatible with a few women that really are a good match for you, and then you're not going to be compatible with plenty of other women. That reveals a very interesting detail that a lot of men miss. The perfect version of me is not going to be compatible with every woman. The highest version of yourself is going to be highly compatible and highly attractive to more women, but it's really going to shine when you find a woman you're truly compatible with. And that's what we're trying to do here. When you're bringing out the highest version of yourself, you're actually revealing the women that you're going to be very compatible with. And I think that's maybe what Jordan Peterson is commenting on here, is to find the love of your life. Well, you need to become the man for that relationship first. And it is definitely the trend that we have in our society, is we tend to focus on what is the other person offering. Is the other person what we're looking for, before we're bothering to even look in the mirror and ask ourselves, are we bringing our best version of ourselves to the table? Yeah, the harder you work on bringing yourself up to the highest version of yourself that you have, the options that you're going to have are going to be way larger when you're bringing a more enjoyable, more attractive person. One of the things I like about Jordan Peterson in general is that he puts the responsibility in our lap. He puts the power in our own hands because we're responsible for what we're doing. He's doing that here rather than, trying to find your soulmate as some unattainable, hope you wander into it, but really it's just a matter of luck. I love that he turns it around and he makes this a far more practical thing, that we have the reins in our hands. We have control over the situation, because really how we show up is going to completely be the bottom line impact of what we have. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.